of hurt.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Conway, South Carolina, Brooks Stadium, and home of the teal-clad Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on another team from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Chanticleers will kick it away to start. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the James Madison Dukes offense will get the ball first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a...
Turning it on! They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Dukes look to keep this drive humming. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Back open in the middle. At the 40. There he goes. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. Inside the 25. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Swings it out to the flat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. Power football with the run. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. The Dukes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Buying some time as he moves left. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will go to work for the first time today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. To the air, it's Barber. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The shot that clears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying play action. The sure hands, it's Bush. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country
I want to see no celebrating from the 32.
Predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more
The way you
speedsters,
again,
and I know the pass is coming, so I can
toasted.
have more success.
Makes a
Unreal
nice
toast,
grab
man.
at the
That shit
25.
despicable.
This guy
Absolute
is a
disgrace.
daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return.
Like this.
Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gets it past the marker. Breaks into the open. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Dukes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Moving out of the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, James Madison. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Barber. Gets it to him on the screen. It's a live ball. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Got some
Got
back.
to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kyle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Wants to throw again. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. Fired in from the red zone for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20.
Make some food.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Gonna run it. It's John. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. And the Chanticleers want to pick up the tempo.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case. And there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Looking to pass. It's Barber. Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. The Chanticleers getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
Pulls it and fires to the left. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Chanticleers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Got James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Barnett. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. QB draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. And the Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Alston. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Dukes have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a three-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
And the Dukes get it past the sticks. They give you 4 downs for a reason, and this offense decides to use every one of them.
Hey, if I had a back like that and I had this offensive line, man, I would do it too. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Roll the dice, give your guys an opportunity to go make a play, and they do.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. So now it's second and long. Give to the running back. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Dukes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Barnett. Quick strike complete. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Touchdown, James Madison! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that.
Oh, he's got some space. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Simpkins.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The shot that clears come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Here comes the heat. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on first. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Coastal!
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On on the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air, it's Barnett. He'll try to do it himself. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got out of trouble and throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down at the 44-yard line. It'll be 4th down, but this might be prime go-for-it territory. One more snap coming before halftime. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls and fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Graves. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the shot to clears want to move quickly. Quarterback on the keeper. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Leaves it with the running back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. The shot that clears have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw, it's Barber. Makes the catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the shot to clears decide to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Running back searching for a hole. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Dukes will try to convert on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on 1st down. To throw. On the run, deep down right side. Makes the catch at the 20. He's loose. Touchdown, Dukes. And the beatdown has ensued.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
James Madison, 34, Coastal Carolina, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. Turning it on. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Another shot to clear.
And some room to work. Tripped up for the tackle.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
On the run, it's Simpkins. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Barber. Fires to the middle. It's caught. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it. Score! Touchdown! Shot to clear! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
James Madison, 34.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Breaks into the open. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Dukes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They're setting up the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
You know good and well the quarterback wanted to push the ball down the field, wanted to throw for the first down. Couldn't do it because the defense had taken it away. He did the right thing. Didn't turn it over. Dumped it off to his running back. His running back got some positive yards. But guess what? Now it's decision time. It's 4th down.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys. Makes moves. He's down to the 21. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Snagged in the middle, it's Sanchez. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, James Madison. And the stomping has commenced. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He'll bring it out. It's Simpkins. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off-play action on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Graves. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He'll pull it on the read. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to throw, it's Barber. Got it in the middle, it's Tucker. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards, added up for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Works the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Wants to go up top. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Hand off from the gun. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking down the middle. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Got his man down the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Dukes have a lot of options on second and inches. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on third and long from the 22. Grab near the marker. It's Kyle. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Barber. Pocket breaking down. He's going to run it.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finds a little space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Chanticleers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Fires to the big fella. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the Dukes will have a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Quarterback moving. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. The Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game, being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
They'll ride the hot hand. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Sends it back in motion. Goes to the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. They'll leave it with him. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Moves away as he feels pressure. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They took it right down to the wire. Final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those extra practices and bonding time.
It's really a great moment. Like, you work so hard, and listen, this team, the season didn't go exactly how they wanted it to go, but to end on a high note is really good. And yet,